So yeah, back with what I was saying before the time cut out on me. This blood plasma confusion is a real problem because we don't know, opposed to just doing what somebody say. Synthetic blood plasma, simulated body fluid, simulated body fluid, and is it in a simulation? Hmm. Is a solution having a similar ion concentration to that of human blood plasma. SBF is normally used for the surface modification of metallic implants, and more recently in gene delivery application. Mm-mm-mm. My bad. Because you got these bloods and mythologies and stuff, and these fictional characters like in Van Helsing and shit like that. You got these vampires, and they saying that this lifestyle of consuming blood is a fictional thing, right? So, like for example, right, because the Red Cross symbolized something. The blood plasma got a lot to do with the caduceus. When you raise your kundalini, because the caduceus is the Taurus field. It's this. It's the same thing. Don't get it confused. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. See, look right. Um, see, so these guys that just need this blood, but they ain't talking blood though. They talking the plasma, cause this is what a star is made out of. When we looking up, there's the cute, like that pure essence. That's what they mean. They not, and with that pure essence comes the behavior, the mannerisms. I'm gonna quit saying that because it feel too worldly. The characteristics of a God, the all-seeing eye, the observer, and two, if we moving on this quantum thing, simulated thing, right? That same star, because of its positioning and degree, would be coming, would be coming and going on the earth, leaving, well, I mean, wanting to sharpen its knowledge. But in that sense, in the star sense, think about this. But in the star sense, it would be its light shining, which would be its impact, its will. So that star will have to come and experience in every degree of being. It's like they say energy cease to exist It only switched forms. So this is a god named Lamashtu in Mesopotamia. Mesopotamia is a demonic Mesopotamian deity. And two, you gotta think too, it's like the Christians calling what a truther is doing demonic because we still dealing with reality and the facts of the situations, including depending on the situation. So my actions in it will just ensure that I survive, that I'm alive, I'm still breathing. And in the midst of that, I'm demonic. When this Christian is taught to turn the other cheek, but in all actuality, it really take more strength to just walk away and de-escalate the situation. Use my conflict resolution skills. That take more power though. See, and with that plasma, I'm doing that because within that plasma is memory. Memory. Memory is all the reason we messing up or making it better. Right. I was on a demonic thing. Yeah. Mesopotamian deity with the head of a lion, the teeth of a donkey, naked breasts, a hairy body, hands stained with blood, question mark, long fingers and fingernails, and the feet of Anzu. Hey, I was just looking at somebody videos. They was pointing out s- famous people, celebrities who like fingers is changing like that and shit, and they like saying that they possessed by some type of whatever. That's funny. Funny you would actually be open to something like that. She was believed to feed on the blood of human infants and was widely blamed as the cause of miscarriages and cot deaths. Although Lamashtu had traditionally been identified as a demoness, the fact that she could cause evil on her own without permission of other deities strongly indicates that she was seen as a goddess in her own right. Mesopotamian peoples protected themselves against her using amulets and talismans. Memory. She was believed to ride in her boat on the river of the underworld, and she was associated with donkeys. She was believed to be the daughter of An. Anu, originally An Anum, divine personification of the sky. Wow. Her father was the sky. Unlike many other usual demonic figures in depictions of Mesopotamian lore, Lamashtu was said to act in malevolence of her own of her own accord. rather rather at the God's instructions, rather than at the God's instructions. My bad. Along with this, her name was written together with the cuneiform determinative indicating deity. This means she was a goddess or a demigoddess in her own right. She is born seven names and was described as seven witches in incantations. What I said in the first video about how Claire, uh, the lady who started American Red Cross or founded whatever, how they dress and the times, the era, she reminds me of when that type of behavior was prevalent though. And the envy and hate against other beings walking the plane that they seeing for the first time. Man, they had this circus in St. Louis, man. Y'all know that? Go look up on that, 'cause I don't feel like looking at it. Since we on the blood plasma thing and why it's a thing. We on the blood gods right now, like, but like I was saying, they saying that this is fictional, but we have things going on, news being reported on, people coming up organs, missing organs out their bodies, uh, all the blood out bodies that they finding, all this type of stuff. Could it be fact also? Huh? It gotta, and they want to talk conspiracy theories. That's wild. People actually still think that's what conspiracy to conspire to, you know, start a spiral of thought. That's like the Caduceus. Them two energies work together to get the wings. So when they flying, it's just way simpler. Niggas start a conflict, I'm flying off. Get out my face. But yeah, and two. I want to show y'all too how here it is, being spread through the blood supply. It's Jacob disease. Y'all see where it's at first. Creutzfeldt. What, what type of name that's Russian or something from over there? Like this type of hell, we don't know until we meet. You know what I'm saying? Because we preventing it. We doing what we know. Now, when you stop doing what you know, hell yeah, it's a bunch of shit you can follow. It's waiting for you to follow it because it's gonna recycle you. It's not helping elevate you. It's not helping you get high, bro. You gotta get high. In the stream on that, I mean, in the video on that, it's coming after this on the endocannabinoid system and how you supposed to be getting high naturally. Harvard scientists publishing stuff on when you exercise, you creating the same tetrahydrocannabinols that you um consuming when you smoke. Come on, man. Everything connected, like I was saying, energy does not cease to exist. But this science is explaining it, not, but they can't. All right, so the British government began to phase out blood plasma from UK donors. By the end of 1999, had imported all blood products made with plasma from the United States. In 2002, the British government purchased Life Resources Incorporated, an American blood supply company, to import plasma. The company became Plasma Resources uh, UK, PRUK, which owned Bioproducts Laboratory. In 2013, the British government sold an 80% stake in PRUK to American hedge fund Bain Capital in a deal estimated to be worth 200 million. See, it come down to what you know, and when you know better, you don't play with souls like this. You don't play with this. Is like this about to be funny. Hey, this is like robbing the plug, dude. Hey, you know you about to go through hell. Hmm. You know you about to go through hell. So, like for example, the same shit we calling jobs, where it's middlemen, it's just keeping me from um shit like car parts. I could get a discount on the car parts if I was that company calling for the car part. That same relationship, everything. But because of what I know is gonna limit me. So, and what I have physically. So it cuts out a lot of stuff and they got the stuff so they can go get it. The trucks and all that convenience. This that middleman role is just it's terrible. It's terrible. And that's how they playing. They play in the middle and we allowing it. But it ain't but it shouldn't be like every other nigga ain't got the middleman in the way. That's why some people just calling this hell. Bank capital. Right. The sale was met with criticism in the UK. In 2009, the UK stopped importing plasma from the United States as it was no longer a viable option due to regulatory and jurisdictional challenges. At present, 2024, blood donated in the United Kingdom is used by UK Blood Services for the manufacture of blood plasma components. Right, I read that in the last video. They don't promote that shit because it's not moral. Because if a person get curious enough, like we are, and look this up, because look at this. I was chatting with ChatGPT. I said, so okay, let's talk about blood plasma now. Isn't beings blood plasma coded to their bodies? Yes, a person's blood plasma is unique to their body, but it also shares many common components with others, which makes blood transfusions and plasma derived therapies possible. The uniqueness stems from the specific combination of proteins, antibodies, and other substances circulating within it. So it's like your bowel, but I'm thinking you can genetically by thought make up and not on no magic shit because we the genius we man y'all we powerful. So your makeup would like they saying be different by volume. You'll have to make, but it'll just be like, yeah, your iron is off by point 0.2 decimals of this person's. Or come on, let's read though. What makes plasma unique? Antibody profile. Plasma contains antibodies, immunoglobulins that are specific. Listen, plasma contains antibodies, immunoglobulins, because yo, it not being yours causes an autoimmune response. 'Cause that's how they winning off of response. Like Yaki said, like Dr. Yaki said. Shout out to Dr. Yaki. Yakai. That's how you say it, so and I heard you say it, so yeah, prior to that. Yeah, autoimmune response. And that's what it's like the kidney thing. You can't put another person's kidney in your body reality, for real, because this person gonna be on so many pills, and at the same time, this kidney ain't theirs, so it's gonna create some antibodies because the the body that it's in, it's looking at it like foreign environment, so that body is gonna protect itself and eat that kidney. So, like doctor said, that kidney, I mean, the antibodies are going to be programmed to eat kidneys now. Gonna go eat the other kidney. Come on, bro. It's math. That makes a lot of sense. And you're gonna be on dialysis for the rest of your life. That's how they making their money off us. They playing with our current, but keeping their current, or at least trying to, because you can't. This is so ties here, man. You can't play like that. The deception is real on that paper. Hey, these are spells. Contracts, all that shit, spells. You writing shit, sign it, spells. Get you caught up. No wonder when you signing them papers. Don't wonder how shit is happening when you signing them papers. And this shit wild. And I'm gonna show a video here too in a second. But stay with me. Think about this shit. I'm telling you. Say I'm lying. I get on my peoples about that plasma shit if I had one that did it. Still. But I don't. I didn't talk. We didn't. Hey. So think about this shit. Listen to what I'm telling you. Hey. So this antibody. Hold on. Where we at? Immunoglobulins are. Listen. Plasma contains antibodies, immunoglobulins that are specific to the pathogens an individual. Put that individual word in quotation. Key word there has been an individual has been exposed to throughout their life, viruses, bacteria, etc. Everybody has not, only by land mass, because that makes sense. From these people in this area been exposed to this, these people in this area been exposed to this, these people, it's gonna be different. So across the world, you can't do that. Then again, you might, because they more into figuring that out than actually telling the truth and making it simpler. It's about taking your power, leaving you tranquil. This antibody history. See, look, and this one I'm talking about the memory, the memory, the memory's in the blood. Your memory is in you. It's in you. It's not out. You can't read. Every beings got this power. They got this power to where like they can just like people be talking. I'm having deja, bro. You having it- yo yo sub and your consciousness, your subconscious and your consciousness is talking to you, communicating to you, signaling like, hey, it's time. I had deja vu, I astral projected. I I had a dream that I need to stop doing this and just focus on me and doing me exactly. But still focusing on all of the other stuff you need to do to being a more moral being. You know what I'm saying? Kind to who's kind to you. Because I'm not for it just being just so nice. In special cases, high levels of specific antibodies, e.g., for tetanus, rabies, are used in specialty plasma programs. Proteins and antigens, while the general types of proteins, albumin, globulins, and fibrinogens, fibrinogens, are common to everyone. The exact molecular makeup, including variations in hundreds of potential surface antigens on associated blood cells, creates a unique profile for virtually every person except identical twins. Virtually. because your plasma is your light. Like what I was saying about the star, that's the light inside of the star. The 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 black hole being the body. Dark holding one side down, the light holding one side down. And they got like this everlasting relationship. That's how the that's how the two energies is able to make it to bliss, to get their wings again. When you become light, we're into being heavy, fat, out of shape. But that's cool though, cause we gonna get it right. They think we don't know. Man, people be acting like, hey, you a being with a soul, right? Dude, what process did you go through to come here? What feelings did you have when you became conscious and aware? Like people be acting like they be like the only ones. Now, people are different though. You know what I'm saying? But we be taking it too far. Cell free DNA. Plasma contains small amounts of cell free DNA, which originates from the body cells as they die off. This DNA carries the individual's genetic signature, including specific markers for conditions like cancer or even fetal DNA during pregnancy. Fetal DNA, hmm, making it highly individualized. Metabolites and hormones. The precise balance of hormones, waste products, nutrients, and electrolytes reflects an individual's current health, diet, and metabolism. Right. So I asked it another question. I said, right, but it's coded to their DNA, right? So with that being known, you're stating that the blood plasma is programmable. A person's blood is not coded to their DNA in the same way the DNA itself is. Rather, the proteins and substances within the plasma are products of the body's DNA. So it's signaling the the like, damn man, I just had the Eucharist up here. Give thanks to your powers, man. Give thanks. You always gotta be thankful. Especially if you know or if you don't know how you became. But yeah, the plasma, all of the signatures, signals, the proteins and substances, the fiber and substances within the plasma. Plasma links to DNA. Both fibers are DNA products. Your DNA contains the instructions, genes for building all the specific proteins found in your plasma, such as albumin, clotting factors, fiber, and immunoglobulins, antibodies. The specific variations of these proteins make your plasma functionally unique to you. Specific variations, so amount or variety. This is why you are you. Dude, I'm trying to make the video not long enough to where, like, on some chop it up shit, but this 36 minutes. Like, what can I do? Like, cause when people be talking, everybody think everybody talking some shit, but this is just sinking, like connecting the dots. Why shit be happening? And we be like, why? Why is this happening? Why? Why? That's a person's favorite thing to say. Why? Why is this happening to me? To me though. I'm good to everybody, nigga. That ain't the mission, nigga. Cell-free DNA. The plasma itself is a liquid matrix, mostly water, in which cells and other components are suspended. It does not contain cell nuclei, so it does not contain the main intact genetic code of your body. However, tiny fragments of cell-free DNA from dying cells do circulate within the plasma and carry your specific genetic signature. I guess I asked, is it programmable? Said no, blood plasma is not programmable in a biological or technological sense. It is a complex biological fluid that maintains internal balance, homeostasis, equilibrium, and responds dynamically to the body's current needs. Wow. They said it said dynamic, but it is not a system that can be coded or reprogrammed like software. Dynamic and responsive, the composition of plasma changes constantly based on what you eat, your health, physical activity, and hydration levels. This is a natural physiological process, not programming. It's making me not want to use the word program no more. Medical manipulation. Medical procedures can modify the plasma temporarily. For example, therapeutic plasma exchange rapidly dilutes old plasma to treat certain conditions. In a laboratory setting, researchers can use specialized techniques that involve DNA encoded antibodies for diagnostic assays. But this is a research method, not a way to program the plasma inside a living person's body. But you, you, your research method is more important. So who says that that ain't a long lasting effect? Like some antibodies are staying in. You feel like, come on now. Like they talking like it's y'all got too many people dying to act like it's fail proof. Tell me about the term program doesn't apply to natural, but yes it do. Fuck you gonna tell me? But look what I asked. Can someone else's plasma deplete another's health? Yes. Yes. Could this be the cause of a lot of, you know what I'm saying, transitions in on our plane, or could it not be? It says yes, though. If proper medical protocols are not followed, receiving another person's plasma can potentially harm or deplete the recipient's health, sometimes leading to severe or life-threatening actions. They call it incompatible plasma, risk of incompatible plasma, organ damage, transfusion related, allergic reactions, infections, you know what I'm saying? Immune reactions. That's number off the flip. Come on, bro. Come on. But check this out, though. Check this out.
We decide to visit Swissmedic. This is the Swiss authority in charge of drug control, including their origins. These experts analyze plasma samples each week, as well as the blood-derived products that are used in hospitals.
Et ça, c'est du Plasma.
Ja, das sind Plasmapools. Also in jedem Röhrchen ist eine Aliquote eines Plasmapools. Im Rahmen der behördlichen Raschen der Plasmapool-Testung müssen uns die Firmen auch diese Pool-Aliquotes einreichen, wo wir dann die Tests eben auf HIV, Hepatitis B, Hepatitis C durchführen.
Est-ce qu'on peut regarder d'où viennent ces lots de plasma? De quel pays?
Wir können das nachschauen, ja.
Ouais.
Ja. C'est pas pour le film.
On peut pas filmer la page?
Non.
Okay.
Das gehört der Firma. Also das ist ein Gesuch.
Ce document appartient à la firme.
Ja. Das ist ein Gesuch um Plasmapoolprüfung. Und hier sehen Sie nun verschiedene Pools aufgelistet. Herkunftsland der Spenden.
USA, 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 USA.
Und jetzt nehmen wir diese Nummer, das ist die auf. Und hier sehen Sie nun verschiedene Pools aufgelistet. Herkunftsland der Spenden.
USA, 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 USA.
Und jetzt nehmen wir diese Nummer, das ist die CU 1445.
Kansas City, Chattanooga, Lansing, Louisville.
Da sieht man jetzt, wie viele Spenden
My Kansas City people. This shit is real. Real. Everybody don't realize at the same time. Open they realize.
aus welchem Zentrum stammen.
C'est bizarre.
Ja, und alle diese Zentren, die sind im Plasma Master File zugelassen von Swissmedic. Daher dürfen sie jetzt bei uns eingereicht werden in den Pools zur Prüfung.
Cleveland, West 25th Street. 48 donneurs.
Cleveland, United States. We decided to travel there. West 25th Street, the address listed in Swissmedic's register. Some of the plasma used in the drugs sold in Switzerland comes from here. This blood collection center belongs to the Australian company CSL. Donate plasma, save lives. Earn up to $200 a month. There are donor ads everywhere which tell us that the volunteers are paid for their blood. As opposed to most European countries, the USA allows compensation for blood donations. This practice is legal. We enter the premises, which are under heavy surveillance. Impossible to speak with the staff.
Yeah, you can't just come and take pictures. You gotta do it the right way.
No, we do it from the outside.
Okay, across the
It's a big
street.
space.
Across the
Yes,
street, you can, not right, you know.
Yeah.
The center is in one of the city's poorest neighborhoods.
This not gangster. This is gangster. Gangster.
Cleveland is a devastated city. The financial crisis of 2008 was a fatal blow. Pastor Lester Williams knows the reality of life in this neighborhood. Many of his church followers sell their plasma.
My goodness. I didn't watch it this far. When they went to Cleveland, I had to show y'all. I said, man, this plasma shit is crazy. It's really like some other world. I don't know, man. But oh man, you don't feel for this. You ain't got no. Yeah. I was really gonna say that. See, when I said this, just like religion. It's like, and it is. You got these people, man. Not even putting their time like how they putting their time into this book. Hey man, you should only read books on how to do. Then that's when you put it all together. When you do. When you about that action. Then you can connect everything. You become a true witness of the true God, the true self, which is you. Science, people in religion don't understand science. So the fact of it being things that can alter your environment, hence your universe, meaning yours, because really we in a multiverse. We dealing with people with other views. So it's other versions. Also, versions of yourself. Other versions of yourself. So the best one would be the one that is grand, knowledgeably, intellectually, physically, emotionally, um, you know what I mean? And it don't matter if they are alone or with a partner. Man, y'all ain't hearing me. Y'all ain't hearing me. I'm done talking. Go ahead. Go ahead and watch this just a little bit. Then I'm up out of here.
Well, yeah, I guess it all works out. It's legal, so I don't have a problem with that if that's what people decide to do.
But what is strange is that the companies, they continue to call this a donation.
Mm-hmm.
But What is a donation when you pay someone?
It's not a donation. It's not free. That's what a donation should be. It should be free. Evidently, they're exploiting people in whatever their conditions is economically. And so it's actually not a donation. They're actually paying for it. Now, are they charging, again, I'm going to ask you this question, are they charging Switzerland for the plasma?
Yes.
So they're making money on it in both ways. That you know, because the little that they're giving to these people is not very much.
In Cleveland, all the market leaders are represented. CSL, Grifols. We also find Octapharma, the Swiss company which produces Tamara's drug.
Tattoos. Cool.
Mark goes there twice a week to sell his plasma.
I'm on a
My soul told me you don't ever sell what's inside of you for no physical attainment at all. You don't ever sell you don't ever know it's inside of you for a reason. My soul told me as a boy I knew that. And I was gonna say, what's going on? But we know what's going on. People being rewired. That's why this NPC shit and the people with souls, that's what the fights really are. The people with souls against the people with no that's suppressing theirs. What my nigga bro Sanchez say? The people with the chip, the mark of the beast. It's the technology. Y'all don't see it, but the truthers see it because you're not wasting your energy with no fiction. We going nonfiction all day because it's about reality.
budget right now where I'm on $32 for rent, $45 for the phone, $50 a month for my insurance. So I'd have to say I'm in a ballpark around $225 a month. And I found out that I can with the plasma, that's the problem when you're on tight budget. It's a fragile thing.
We wanted to go inside with him to speak with the people in charge. This turned out to be impossible. The hostility increased the closer we got to the center.
Please. Y'all cannot have those cameras here.
All right, we're on public property.
Is this private property?
That is not. Follow my friend.
Okay.
So we questioned donors outside, in the parking lot.
Yeah, at first it was just kind of like an extra money thing, just to get a little money on the side, to help me with bills and stuff. And then it just kind of, I became a regular. At first, when you first start, you get $50 your first 5 times as a new customer. Then after that, on Tuesdays or Thursdays, any 2 days of the week, you get $20, and then it go up to $40.
How long have you been donating plasma?
Now for a year.
Every week?
Yep, 2 times a week.
That's a lot.
Yes, but it ain't bad. It's cool. It help out. It's good for other families. It's good for my family too in the end of it. So one hand wash the other hand.
No one does it for any kind of moral reason. No one does it for the moral. No one does it because it helps people. It's just one of the side effects is that it helps people.
The procedure is well established.
Damn right. He damn right. Other dude possessed. He's possessed. He has no clue. And that's what I'm doing this exactly for. People with no clues at all. But they feel it. Nigga, they be about to pass out, nigga.
As soon as the plasma bottle is full, the donor's credit card is credited.
Right here. Now, This is the plasma blood bank card. It's almost like a regular Visa card. You know what I'm saying? They put the money on your card immediately after you get done. Sometimes they forget to put the money on your card, and you got to call that number on your card. You know, because if you don't call,
Man, y'all go watch the rest of this. I'm up out of here, man. Y'all have a good one. Give thanks, you know, all the time. Don't let it be a specific holy day. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you get your shits in. That's just how you get your extras. Being consistent. You feel me? Like I need to be on this YouTube thing. Because I really be having some deep shit for y'all. Other people be talking about too. And we can add on and go deeper. Like we just did. Because it's all about the memory. They trying to erase the memory of our ancients, of our elders, of everybody who did some mind blowing, innovative, culture shocking shit. But it wasn't shit. I'm just caught up in this age right now. Y'all got my mind blown. But peace out.